Hi, Capstone students. How are you doing? It's Teresa Pedersen, and I'm just giving you a midweek news and notes just to go over a couple things in Blackboard that I think are important. I recently sent out an announcement talking about pacing. And in this pacing announcement, I talk about the things that really should be done by now. Though the course is self-paced, we have given you some structure in terms of a sample schedule and then also the benchmarks that tell you you have to do this in order to move on to the next thing. So at this point, everybody in the course has done some of these things, but very few of you have done all of them. So please go back, double check that you've completed these items and make sure that you have received a 1 in Blackboard as a grade for the things, for example, graduation application, the schedule, the action plan, the proposal. And then for those of you doing action research, you need to obtain IRB approval. Many are in that process, so please be careful and watch your emails. Once you, I did submit, I think, 4 students to the IRB yesterday, and several have to do revisions, and so you need to watch for emails from Carissa Carlson, who's the director of the IRB, and she will help you with the things that the team decided needed to be changed. At this point, everybody should be reading research and completed the annotated bibliography parts 1 and 2. So let me quickly go here and take a look at benchmark 3. This is where you will finish the final leg of the video. Please make sure that you click Mark Reviewed for each section. I will go back and look at that soon and contact students that have not done it. Remember, that's really your textbook. And it is your guide. So you want to make sure that you go ahead and do that. Then also this is a textbook that we've placed there. This is not required for the course. However, it does have some very good information about writing your paper. And then here is your introduction draft. This is the very first chance that I will have to see your writing style, to see how you're doing with writing, and then I'll be able to let you know with feedback what you might need to do to support your writing as you continue on to the larger draft. So you will do an introduction draft, you will do the literature review 1 section draft, and then you will complete your annotated bibliography. And this is all in the 3rd benchmark, which is a very, very important benchmark. And you cannot go further than this point until all 3 of these things have been checked off, and actually more if you come up here and include this video. So please carefully notice there are things in bold here. I've mentioned must do just to make it very obvious. And I want you to be successful. But I also need you to remember that when you submit something to me, it really needs to be, though it's a draft, which means it's open to feedback, and it should be error-free. It should really have already gone through your editor, and it should be ready for me to look at the content. So if you feel that you need the support of an editor, this person probably is already in your life. They could be a friend, a family member, or a colleague. A really good one to go to are high school English teachers who can be very good proofreaders. Someone who has graduated from a master's program and done the kind of research that you're doing, they can be very, very helpful. And again, you do not have to hire an editor. This person could already be in your life, but I would suggest you find them sooner rather than later so that you can start running some drafts through them, not waiting till the very end, because what will happen is you will submit it to me and I will say, this really needs to be edited before it comes to me so that I can just focus on the content and not on the grammar, the usage, how you do APA citations, all of those things. Those are things that you should actually be very good at by this point in your program. So it probably won't be an issue, but in case it is, you and I can talk about that, and we can brainstorm finding someone to be your second reader. Okay, well, I'm going to send you off to be reading and annotating. Those of you doing action research, you are submitting your IRB proposal, and then once that has been approved by the committee, you are going to go forward and start collecting your data. But also at the same time, you are also reading research and annotating for your literature review. And the positive thing is that everybody has to do a literature review, so you're kind of all in the same boat, even if you are doing action research. Please reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns. I'm really here for you. I've met with several of you already, and online, over the phone, and or on Zoom, and it's been really helpful. So please don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns. And please remember that I pray for you every single day by name, and that you will be successful in this course. Take care. Have a fantastic week.